You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Wednesday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby.
Stanley Cup Finals started last night. Vegas winning game one there with a little comeback. Looks like it's going to be a close series, man.
Yeah. I feel really good about that Vegas in 7 prediction after how back and forth game one was.
NBA Finals start tonight, too, with the Knicks and the Spurs. And did you know that there's one guy on the New York Knicks that's already guaranteed a ring?
Really?
Yeah, Jeremy Sohan. I guess he got traded from the Spurs like halfway through the season.
Oh, one of those.
So on a technicality,
Yeah.
if the Spurs win, he gets a ring. If the Knicks win, he gets a ring.
I mean, one of those rings is definitely better than the other,
I mean, obviously you want to win, right? But
So he played for the Spurs. If the Spurs beat the Knicks, he has to go through the handshake lineup congratulating this other team. Like, do you even take that ring out of the box?
Ugh.
Could you look at a ring you got for losing? That would be, you are famously anti-silver medal. Where do you stand on that?
I mean, at least you got a ring to pawn. Maybe get
there you go.
Maybe get some money out of it.
It's a retirement program. You take no pride in it, you don't display it, but you gladly sell it if you need the money.
Imagine if this guy does lose the NBA Finals and then you see him popping bottles in the other dressing room in his Knicks jersey.
Just high-fiving everybody like, hey, if it couldn't be me, I'm happy that it was you.
It's not the same for sure, but on the books,
Yeah.
technically you'll still be a champion.
Still have his name in there. There's a lot of people that play professional sports that never win the big one. And technically neither did he, but he's got a ring. So, you know.
He's the only player out there who can turn over the ball and look at the opposing bench and be like, nice pass.
Nice pass. You're welcome on that one.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
We just got a text in here at 762-555 from Ron that says, settle a debate. My roommate and I were discussing what goes on first. Do you put your deodorant on before your shirt, or do you put your shirt on before your deodorant? What do you guys think?
Can I say this has changed for me from when I was younger to as I got older? When I was younger, I used to wear a lot of those like really crappy gel deodorants. So it didn't really matter. But as I got older and started putting on like a proper deodorant, if you put the deodorant on first, it can leave white marks on your shirt, depending on if you're wearing a black shirt or not.
Yeah. Though, I mean, I guess, how are you putting on your shirt, though?
I mean, as a fat guy, in any way that I can, brother. It's not, sometimes you just try to pull the sausage casing over the meat and hope for the best.
Because I was going to say, I feel like it's more efficient to, like, get out of the shower, dry off, put your deodorant on, let it sit for like a few minutes like an adult, be a little bit patient, and then put your shirt on after.
Yeah. But also, I mean, think about it from my perspective. It's probably for the best if I get out of the shower, walk down the hall to the bedroom, get dressed, walk back down the hall to the bathroom, put on the deodorant. Those are steps that I'm not getting in your method.
Everything is fitness based, in your opinion.
Just small changes make a big difference, you know? I do feel like it's if I get out of the shower, I do a lot of like beard stuff, beard oils, and I shave my head, stuff like that. But yeah, when it comes to deodorant, I'll go get dressed and then I'll come back and put the deodorant on.
I just feel like you're like wasting so much time. Bring the clothes with you to the shower, get out, put the deodorant on, do all your stuff, then get dressed.
I guess that also depends if you live in a house with kids. Like if I'm by myself, I have no problem doing the walk around. If I have the kids at home, then yeah, I do have to bring my clothes because it is really frowned upon to walk around naked with children in the house. So that's another factor as well.
Hey, every kid's got to look into the eye of the storm at least once in their life.
Mine have not so far, and I honest to God would love it if they never did.
That's a lot worse than seeing deodorant streaks in your dad's shirt. Let's get real.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
It's interesting the things that divide people. We talked about the deodorant shirt on or shirt off debate there.
Yeah. What do you do first, deodorant or shirt?
Yeah. A lot of people have strong stances on this.
Someone said really mean things to me about putting my shirt on first, and I'm like, I feel like it's not that serious.
We do got other people texting in like hygiene or I guess lifestyle, rather A or B type questions.
Preferences and choices.
Another one that came in here is socks before or after pants. I think it depends on the socks.
I think it depends on the pants. I used to be very much socks first in an era where I wore jeans a lot. But now that I'm mostly like super casual, sweatpants, stretchy pants, that sort of thing, it doesn't really matter.
But that's what I'm saying is if it's ankle socks can go on after the pants.
Yeah.
If it's like longer socks and you got to pull them up past the pants.
Yeah. Well, again, with jeans, there's no rolling, right? The jeans, especially if you got big calves, you can't move them. With sweatpants, I can hike these things up as high as I need to.
Another one says, do you put your shoes on before or after you put on a jacket? I feel like before.
You know what? I was just going to say, my shoes are the last thing before the door. I put on everything. I put my stuff in my pockets. If I'm wearing a jacket, I put that on. I put my shoes on the absolute last minute before I walk out the door. But maybe it's because I'm a pretty forgetful person. I'm almost always having to go back into the house to grab one more thing.
Yeah.
So if I'm not wearing my shoes yet, I don't have to take them off.
I know there's a debate between hockey players where it's, do you put your hockey skates on after your pants or before your pants is kind of like a weird thing.
Skates to me feels like, and again, very limited experience in this realm, but skates feel like that would be the last thing before you hit the ice.
I don't know. There's a lot of dudes, like I was always pants on first, skates afterwards, but there's a lot of guys that'll put on their jock, their shin pads, and then their skates, and then put their pants over it.
I guess with hockey pants, like they're big and dumb and baggy enough that you could do that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just feel like it's a system. It's top down.
Oh my God, we got so many of these coming in at 762-555. Pants or shirt first?
Pants. I'm trying to get as unnaked as fast as possible.
I don't like seeing myself without a shirt on.
Sure. Yeah. Well, that's why there's no mirrors in my bedroom.
I'm Winnie the Poohing it until I put my pants on, pretty much. Actually, you know what? This is a good one to wrap up with then. Getting naked, what is the first thing you take off? When you're stripping down, is it your shirt, your pants, or your socks? What do you go with first?
Can I say, so it's conditional. If it's like the end of a long day, sometimes, if I've been on my feet a lot, them socks gotta come off first.
Yeah, or if they're wet, like you stepped in puddle, whatever.
But I feel like that's situational. Majority of the time, 9 times out of 10, I do the old John Cena one arm, grab the shirt by the bottom on the other side and whip it off. I don't know why. It's just a fun move.
See, I feel like I go pants off first, like especially if it's like coming back from a meal or something like that. Like
you're trying to unleash the waistline.
I've never worn a bra in my life, but I got to imagine taking off tight pants is what it feels like for the ladies to let the bazungas kind of whoop out there. You know?
100%.
The one thing I'm realizing talking about this is the older I get, the more I realize that we all live in the same world.
Yeah.
But we just have different instructions for life.
We're all in very different paths.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
We've talked numerous times on the show how much we love a good baseball name. Of course, the classics, Rolly Fingers, Gaylord Perry, Yogi Berra.
Yeah, it's just like a guy in the 60s got a nickname and it followed him for the rest of his life.
Minor League Baseball just had a rankings of the greatest nicknames in minor league baseball.
Ooh, okay.
And I'll break down the top 5 for you here. There's some good ones in here.
I'm all ears.
All right, coming in at number 5, they've got Yohensky Noel, who is known as Big Christmas.
Oh, Noel.
Right?
That's really good.
They've got Matt Wilkinson, who's known as Tugboat.
Tugboat?
Apparently he claims he was slow around the bases growing up, and a coach gave him that nickname.
You gotta think, that means as a child, an adult gave him a fat nickname. I'm glad he's cool with it, but that sucks.
Made him the player he is today.
You're not wrong.
We've got Jace Laviolette. I may be butchering that. He's known as Lord Tubbington.
Sorry, Lord Tubbington?
I tried to find a reason on how he got this name. He's not a big boy by any means either.
I just feel like this is a guy who, you know, they get out on the road sharing hotel rooms, especially in minor league ball. Just seems like a big bath guy, you know?
Maybe.
So they've named him Lord Tubbington.
Maybe big ice cream guy, too. Could be that.
Yeah.
Could be that. Next one here, I'm going to butcher this guy's first name because I have no way how to pronounce it. Yohaxnin Garcia.
Okay.
He's known as the Password.
The Password.
That's a sick nickname for a baseball. Like he's the key. He's the password. You know?
Almost feels like it's too serious to be a baseball nickname. What does the password unlock?
I think the password unlocks runs. It unlocks RBIs. It unlocks stolen bases. Maybe you got to think about it like that angle.
Either that or just he had some 1, 2, 3, 4 as his like stat line one day, and they were like, call him the password.
Call him the password. Coming in at number 1, actually going to the Blue Jays farm system.
Ooh.
Playing for the Vancouver Canadians right now.
Okay.
We've got Peyton Williams, who is known as the Iowa Meat Truck.
The Iowa meat truck?
Apparently, this kid, once again, when he was playing Little League, he wore a shirt that just said Iowa Meat Truck. I guess it was a company where he grew up. And that nickname just stuck with him for the rest of his life.
I'll tell you this right now. I love the Jays. I follow the Jays. I watch the Jays. I don't know a goddamn thing about their farm system. I have never been more invested in a man getting called up from the minors to the majors as I am for, Peyton
Williams.
Peyton Williams. I want a Toronto Blue Jays jersey that just says meat truck on the back.
Dude, think about all the giveaways they're doing right now.
Yeah.
Iowa Meat Truck Night.
My brother, you're going to have Looney Dog Night?
Yes.
With Iowa Meat Truck on the roster?
Dude, Meat Truck up at the plate on a Looney Dog Night goes hard as hell.
This is my new favorite player in all of professional baseball.
Every time he hits a dinger, it comes up just truck honking noises. Everyone's dropping the hammer down.
Dude, the crowd. Meat.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
You know, part of the reason that I've never gone on a cruise ship is because you, as my best friend, have repeatedly told me that it is the worst thing that a person can do with their money.
I hate cruises. I know a lot of people will tell me the opposite. I just feel trapped when I'm on there. It's a waste of money, in my opinion.
I would like to present to you a new option that could be coming in the next handful of years. This is a big story down in the States right now. It's called the Freedom Ship. Have you heard of this?
Freedom Ship? No.
It is a mile-long cruise ship that is intended to be, instead of like a temporary vacation that travels around and picks up and drops off, an actual floating city.
Oh.
A place where people live, complete with neighborhoods, schools, colleges, a 15,000-seat stadium, shopping malls, restaurants, parks. Like, you are meant to buy property and live on this boat if you want to be part of this.
I hate that.
Why?
What do you mean? You're trapped on a ship. You're just living there? That's it?
I mean, there are a lot of people that we both know that never leave the city that they're born in. This would be the same thing. Why leave the city if everything's right there?
Are they at least like going around like docking in Belize or Mexico and stuff like that?
So they will travel through international waters to all these different places, but because the ship is going to be a mile long and meant to hold 80,000 people at a time,
God.
50,000 residents, 20,000 crew, and up to 10,000 tourists at any time, it's too big to dock at any of the existing ports.
So you're just stuck out on sea?
Well, no. So it'll have, according to this, 8 helipads. So helicopters can come and go, plus a series of ferries that can launch from the ship to take people to shore, to bring parts out for maintenance, all that sort of stuff.
That sounds like prison, man.
I don't think it's prison if you can come and go. There's no ferry system for people in the pen.
But you have to wait for a helicopter. Like, you have to wait for when you can leave.
Yeah, I mean, I see it more as like the people who live on islands. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just come and go as you please. You need to have proper transportation.
Sure.
And in the meantime, you just live in a big open area.
I don't know, man. It's a mile long, 80,000 people. I mean, what's the population of this city? Sometimes this place feels too small, you know? Like, imagine going to school there. Imagine growing up there. Like, that kind of stuff you'd be dreaming about getting off the ship. That'd be your whole life.
I think there are a lot of people. I mean, first of all, you say 50,000 people feel small. Brother, I grew up in a town of 5,000 people. This ship would be a metropolis compared to small town cities.
I just feel like it can't dock. That sounds more like a threat. Where's all the garbage going to? Are they just helicoptering that in and out? If supplies run low, then you're waiting for these helicopters to come in. It seems like a bad idea.
I think it could get to, if it was in disrepair, I think you could have bad situation. But I feel like if you're putting billions of dollars into building a floating city, you've probably got a plan for where does the garbage go.
Is there a jail? Is there a prison? Like, what's the law enforcement there, you know?
Well, I mean, it is international waters.
That's the scary thing.
I assume everything is solved by monkey knife fight.
Also, it has freedom in the name. Can you imagine the people that are going to sign up for that? Are they allowed to bring their guns on this ship too?
Oh, let's be honest. It's going to be nothing but 60-plus-year-old people living on this ship.
This sounds like the Waterworld prequel to WALL-E is what it sounds like, man.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I want to tell you the story about a 19-year-old kid from Britain who who won a £4 million, which is about 7.5 million Canadian lotto jackpot.
Ole.
Hell of an income.
Dude, that kid's going to be partying.
Dude, that's a dangerous age to win that. Like, imagine you at 19 years old with 7.5. And over there, it's tax-free, by the way.
I'd be dead.
You just straight up get the money.
I'd be dead.
Fully dead. So he wins the money. And one of the first things he decides that he wants to do, he goes to his parents to give them the good news. Guys, I just won, again, $7.5 million Canadian. I want to give you guys about 1.4 million Canadian because he wants to, like, this will pay off your cars. This will pay off your house. Blah, blah, blah,
Of course, I feel like we all think that if I win the lottery, I'm going to help my parents out.
Got to take care of your family, right? And they're like, hey, that's great. And then, like, we'll do some vacations and we'll do some. They start making plans for way more than the portion that he promised them. They go, hey, hang on. I'm saying I will give you this much money. How much do you guys think you deserve? And they
his parents got greedy.
Oh, they said, oh, you have to give us half of your winnings. Wow. Yeah, so which would equate to about $3.75 million is what they felt entitled to.
Wow.
He comes back. He says, no, I'm standing firm at the 1.4 million Canadian. And they go, you're selfish.
Really?
They called him selfish.
That says something about the parents, honestly, man.
It's a little greedy.
You think you'd be just happy for your kid in that moment?
Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? As parents, generally, it is expected that our biggest goal is to set our kids up to be able to survive and live well.
Or at least watch your kids become successful.
Right. If they win the lottery, pressure's off. You're good. You don't have to do anything anymore. They're self-sufficient. But I do kind of see where they're coming from.
How? He offered the money.
I know. And it's greedy of them. I'm fully saying it is greedy of them to expect more than was offered. They probably should have just said thank you. But he's 19. He's still living at home. He's still an active member of the household.
You just said it. He's 19. He's got more life to live than they do. I assume that they're at a certain point in their life where hopefully they were good with their money and they're retired and they can like cover some of their stuff.
Well, but okay. You, as someone double income, no kids, dinks that you are, you know that you'd have more money if you didn't have to raise a kid to 19 years old.
So it's their fault that they had a kid then?
Well, yeah, they started
so it's
this.
Therefore, that's what
they
you're saying?
started this. I fully agree. It's greedy to expect more money. But also, the kid won 7.5 million Canadian dollars.
No.
If he splits it in half, he still has almost $4 million to live on. He's good.
Yeah, but we've talked about this recently. $4 million isn't going to go like it used to. I just feel like, you know what? Shame on the parents, man. That's so great. You know what? I would look at my parents and I'd be like, you have money at home.
The same way we have McDonald's at home.
Yeah. Be like, oh, do you want an allowance? Is that what you want?
Have them start doing chores for you on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Money?
Like, don't get me wrong. If I win the lottery, I'm paying off my parents' bills and whatnot, though.
Right.
But it's my money at the end of the day, which is something I heard a lot growing up, too.
So if your mom comes back and is like, Brock, I'm disappointed. That's not as much money as I feel like you should give me for raising you for all these years, for being supportive of you and your bizarre career choices all these years. You're just saying, too bad?
You shouldn't have got divorced then, maybe. Maybe you would have saved a little bit more money then, you greedy SOB.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
After talking about the kid in the UK who won the lottery and wanted to give his parents money, but they said it wasn't enough, how do you feel about this, Kyle?
Well, I think if your parents are requesting, I don't think anybody should request money from you. But if I won $7 million, my parents would a zillion% get something.
Of course.
But that's super strange that they just say, no, we didn't want half. Unless they, like, bought the ticket for him or...
Yeah, it is a tough look to look somebody in the eye. I'll say it. It's a tough look to be like, hey, thank you for offering me money. I would like more of your money. That's... Yeah, for sure. It's not... You're going to have a hard time finding people on your side.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's like if you go out for dinner and be like, oh, do you want a bite of this sandwich? Yeah, but I want it all.
I just feel like the parents are like taking the angle of like, did you have the kid just to cash out one day?
Right.
Is that it? You know, it's like Cletus from The Simpsons is like, well, one of these kids is going to be a Hollywood kid. Like,
Yeah, let's get greater odds. Let's have a bunch and then see who wins.
If we have more kids, they can buy more lottery tickets, and eventually one of them is bound to hit it.
Well, I'm sure that thought has went through someone's mind.
is that why my parents always gave us a cash for life in our stocking at Christmas time there?
Oh, 100%. And my mom was the same. My mom put lottery tickets in every stocking every single year. And you know, I love my mom. She wanted nothing but the best for her kids. But if any of us had ever hit a jackpot, there was going to be a conversation.
Here's something interesting that I Googled. I did Google how much the average parent in Canada spends on their kids.
Right, because that's the argument, right? The only argument that makes any sense from the parents of wanting more money is like, we spent all this time, effort, money, lifestyle raising you.
Yeah.
Now you owe us.
So the kid wanted to give, what, 1.4 million?
About that.
It says in Canada, the average parent spends around $404,000 per child from birth to age 17.
That must not take into account dance or hockey parents, but other than that, yeah, that feels about right. It's a hard thing to quantify because like you can say like, oh, you spend this much money in groceries or buying clothing or blah blah blah
Sure.
blah blah. But like, I'll tell you right now, I live in a much bigger house than I would if it was just me and Mallory. You know, we have to have room for 3 kids. How does that factor
But when
in?
your kids turn 18, are you all automatically going to set up a payment plan for them and be like, this is what you owe me? Like,
Oh, brother, my kids turn 18 in, what is it, like 2035, something like that. I expect them to still be living in the economy's going to be so bad by then. We're all roommates at that point.
paying back my parents would be brutal. Imagine getting like audited by them and they're like, you know how many juice boxes you went through back in 1999? Like,
You know, you went through a phase where you were really insistent on brand name Capri Suns, and that cost a lot.
start giving like interest rate hikes based on teenage mood swings.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Got a wild story for you here. The U.S. Seniors Open qualifier was happening this weekend in Dayton, Ohio, and a guy was teeing off and shanked one left, as you do when you're golfing.
It'll happen.
He wasn't sure if he'd find it or not, so he took a provisional. Well, he ended up finding his ball as he starts walking down the fairway, and a red pickup truck comes driving down the fairway looking for the guy who cracked his windshield.
No.
Yeah.
He's out for revenge?
Apparently, he started freaking out, demanding that someone has to pay for his windshield because he's driving by the course, and then all of a sudden, ball comes, hits his windshield. But everyone was a real G about the situation. The 3 players, their caddies, and the rule officials all did not tell him who teed off and hit his car.
All right, but listen, brother, there's etiquette, there's bro code, and then there's trying to stay alive. This guy got off the road in his truck and drove onto the golf course. You cannot snitch. That's assisted murder.
Yeah.
That's being an accessory.
I agree with what you're saying. I mean, if he was willing to just hook a Larry and go straight onto the golf course, his flying Fs are out the window at that point.
That's road rage on a whole nother level to be like, you drive at me, now I drive at you.
Eventually, the man did drive off down the rest of the golf course, actually drove all the way down to the clubhouse where he demanded that someone from the golf course pay for his windshield.
I mean, it's tough, right? Theoretically, golf courses that run alongside the road should have some kind of net, maybe. You see it with like driving ranges by roads and stuff like that, but also you got to know when you're driving by a golf course. These things can happen.
Here's the thing. At the end of the day, the guy that did tee off did end up having to pay for his windshield.
Really?
Because I guess it depends on the course. Like, they don't have an insurance for that. So it's on the guy for, like, teeing off there.
Yeah.
Technically is what they said.
So what you're saying is, in the end, someone did snitch on the guy who hit the ball.
Someone at the clubhouse.
Damn, man. Can't trust nobody.
Those guys at the pro shop are always in a bad mood. I'm telling you, you got to butter them up when you get in there just for these kind of reasons, you know?
For this specific situation.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The World Cup is starting next week, and Toronto police, check this out, have just made the largest counterfeit jersey seizure in Canadian history.
Oh, boy.
As a man from Milton, Ontario, my hometown,
You might know this guy.
has recently been arrested and charged after police have seized over 16,000 fraudulent jerseys and flags worth $3.56 million.
I mean, honest to God, with the World Cup coming through and the economy the way
Yeah.
it is, 3.6 might be lowballing what he could have got selling those knockoff jerseys versus what they're selling for in stores right now.
Oh, easily. And I mean, just imagine what he paid for them. It probably was like pennies on the dollar. He probably just ordered them all from China from one of those wholesale things.
Yeah, man. And the thing is, like, I've seen some videos and stuff like that show the counterfeit jerseys. I'm not encouraging anyone to buy counterfeit jerseys, by the way, but the quality of what you can get from some of those
pretty decent, man.
They're getting closer and closer to full quality jerseys every single year.
Well, I'll say it as someone who collects a lot of jerseys. Dude, like that Fanatics website is a scam. They charge you an arm and a leg. If you go to, I keep saying it, one of those Chinese websites,
right,
you can spend like $30, get yourself a new Jays jersey, a Leafs jersey, Team Canada jersey, whatever it is.
All you need to do is find a guy with a van selling a lot of fuzzy blankets. That guy can hook you up.
That's always the move. That's probably what this guy was planning on doing.
That's right. If your favorite fuzzy blanket van guy is not on the corner anymore, this what happens.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
A woman was jogging in New York City. Many people do. As she was jogging, she went to step off a curb and cross the street and ran smack dab into the side of a police car.
Oh, well, that kind of sounds like my dream. I mean, I've been talking about trying to find a settlement recently.
Well, the problem is play this clip here. You can hear the cop car has lights and sirens on as it's making a turn to respond to a call.
Okay, so it's like a one-way street.
Yeah. She runs smack into the side of it.
Oh my God.
And the problem is the first thing I thought is same as you. Is like, oh man, you got hit by an NYPD cop
You're
car.
getting paid out.
But she runs into it. It's turning, lights on, sirens loud enough you can hear it from this dash cam footage. Like, how loud are your headphones to not see this cop car?
So is she technically at fault because oh yeah, the sirens are on.
Yeah, and again,
my God.
I think she might have an argument if it was one of those things where like they got there at the same time. Like the cop made a turn as she was stepping off, she gets clipped by the front or even the corner. But if you run into the driver's side door of a car, I just don't see how it can be the car's fault.
Do you think they'll give her a jaywalking ticket?
Apparently, they tried to get her medical help because, like,
She got hit by a car.
She got hit by a car. But I think this is my favorite detail of the story. She just hit him with the old, no, I'm fine. Everything's fine. And jogged away, like ran away.
She's like, I got warrants, don't worry.
I didn't even think about that. All I was saying was like, yeah, I'd get the hell out of town too if I was running into a cop car. Like, how embarrassing. I wouldn't want to stick around. I didn't even think maybe she's got a record.
Who knows? Maybe.
Dude, that would be one of the worst all-time what are you in for moments. Like, well,
How'd they get you?
I was knocking off gas stations and then I jogged into a cop car.
I mean, maybe this is the perfect advertising for like fitness could kill you, you know?
Yeah. Well, no, this is if you're a gym with a running track or treadmills, it's dangerous out there. Come run with us.
Also, you know what? This could be a great advertisement for those noise-canceling headphones she has on.
Dude, if she's got on a pair of Bose that block out sirens from 2 feet away, that is impressive.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
To Jurassic Park.
All right. We're doing Jurassic Park this week. We've done the raptor impression. We've done the Brachiosaurus yesterday. And now today we are asking you to be the pterodactyl. Which we know sounds very pig-esque, but we're asking you to be the fine line between a pig and maybe an elderly person on their deathbed.
Yeah. That's the spectrum Brock has put out here. You want to sound part pig, part dying human being.
Yes.
And I honestly don't think that we're going to be disappointed by the text today.
If you're not one of our pterodactyls, that does make you a judge. So 762-555, as always, let us know which dactyl sounds the best here this morning. We will start with this one. I believe this is Jeff. Let's see what he's got.
Hey, it's Jeff. Pterodactyl.
Little too piggy.
Very hog.
Little too piggy.
Very hog.
Too much hog on that one. We got Jake here.
Hey, this is Jake, and this is my pterodactyl.
What?
We're going like mix a turkey dog on that one. Okay, we lost the plot on that one. Here's what we're looking for, guys. Remember, we're going full dactyl here.
Lock it in.
We got Johnny.
Hey guys, this is Johnny, my pterodactyl.
That's more like it.
Okay.
That's more like it.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
more like
You
it.
know what it's got? It's got a little bit of like movie zombie vibe.
Totally.
To mix in with the pig and the dying old person.
Johnny's the front runner right now, but we'll do a few more. We got Eva.
Not sure if this is going to go very well, but we'll see.
You know,
Eva.
What I respect about Eva's submission here today is not necessarily the execution, but the self-reflection of knowing what was going to happen.
That would be a great sound if you were getting attacked
Go
by
very
a
well, but
pterodactyl.
we'll see.
You're right. You're running down the street and the pterodactyl is pecking at you. And you're going, yeah.
All right, we'll do a few more. We got Trevor.
Morning, fellas. This is Pterodactyl.
Okay. That's exactly what my dad thinks all the music that I listen to sounds like.
I was gonna say, I don't know if Trev's gonna win Jurassic Park impressions today, but I would love to hear when his band is playing next.
Yeah, they're playing Warped Tour this summer, I heard. All right, we'll do one more. We got Heather here.
Hey, this is Heather.
I think that's just a chicken.
Yeah, it's a bird for sure. Pterodactyl is technically a bird.
You're
so,
right. Yeah. Well, and chicken is technically a dinosaur, but I still don't think that's the winner.
I think, there's a round of applause for, I think, Trevor's Screamo band.
Yeah.
Eva's impression of getting attacked by a pterodactyl. But it's got to be Johnny, right?
Yeah, what I liked was, out of all the texts that we got, there wasn't one person who sounded like they were ashamed to be playing, but there was the one that stood out above the crowd.
My pterodactyl.
That's the winner.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast. Would you rather Wednesday? Would you rather Wednesday?
All right, let's get weird. 762-555. First one in here says, would you rather not see your spouse or never see each other again? So I'm assuming they're saying, like, would we rather never see Courtney or Mallory?
Right.
Or you and I never see each other again?
So wait, we just can't see each other? Like, could we still do the show remotely? Like,
from different rooms or something?
We don't have to see each other. I'd be bummed out if I never saw you again.
What if it's like, I just like always keep my back turned to you?
Bro, if we have to like bird box our way through the show, just blindfolded in the studio every morning.
That could make things a lot more entertaining. Be a lot of dead air, that's for sure.
Honest to God, just stumbling around trying to find all the equipment probably wouldn't go well, but I don't know. I feel like we both are very much in love with our current partners. Like, I feel like I would probably give this up for that. I'd be sad about it. I would try to find a loophole.
Wow, I would do anything for love, but I want to. I'm kidding. Would you rather watch a video of your, would you rather watch a video of your birth once a week for the rest of your life or watch a video of how you were made once a month for the rest of your life? Do you want to see how the sausage is made?
Birth, absolutely. I just cannot imagine my dad had any kind of game. You know?
But also, like, if you've ever seen a video that someone's taken of them doing the deed,
sure,
it's usually not like good angles.
I guess you have a point, right? In the delivery room, a lot of bright lights, easy to see. Can't imagine there was a lighting rig in the bedroom back in 1982.
The creation video might be faster too. Right? Right?
Yeah. I do believe I was a long birth. I don't imagine I was a long conception.
It's a long time staring down the barrel. Would you rather know the day of the week you will die, just like the day, like if it was a Monday or a Wednesday, or would you rather know the time?
You know what? I would say, give me the day of the week.
Yeah.
Because I would rather be stressed out once, like I would rather have to be stressed out every Tuesday as opposed to every day at a specific time being like, oh, am I going to die?
I guess the only thing with the time thing that you could do is you could set up important things or things that you don't want to do at that time.
Yeah.
Banking on the fact that you'll never have to do it.
No, because then what a bummer, right? First of all, I spent all morning dreading the moment I might die. And then when I live, instead of being able to be like, oh, the air is so much fresher, the flowers are so much more colorful, I'm like, oh, I have to do my taxes. Bummer.
You just described life, actually. You just described every single day, pretty much, for a lot of people.
I'm really sorry.
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby podcast.